pretty tired though. I showed some of the footage that I took in my previous video, but in this video I basically want to talk about the Louvre, because that's where I spent most of my time yesterday and it's really freaking awesome. I spent a good 9 hours in that building and I still feel like I've rushed through it. It is really freaking enormous and it's really crowded and it just completely overwhelmed me. There were just endless halls with beautiful pieces one after another, and the building itself was gorgeous. Like, the ceilings were all like this, and then the floors even, and it's just I didn't even get to see everything, even though I was there for 9 hours, which was ridiculous. Every sort of piece in there felt like it was, you know, a masterpiece and it deserved a second look and a backstory, and you just couldn't do that. I mean, there were some really famous paintings. Yeah, that one was a little disappointing. There were so many that I never heard of before and painters that I never heard of before that I thought were really amazing. I mean, there was a whole floor basically of Dutch and Belgian painters that I didn't know. I knew some of them, but there were lots of statues with chopped off limbs, most famously depicted here and here, but also here. There were even some limbs without statues. I really liked that they had some part of it was still sort of how it would be like if it was a castle still. They had all this sort of different objects, and I could show you like a ton of other stuff. It was really awesome, like literally awesome. I was so impressed by so many different things. Just, you know, as soon as you look at one piece more in detail, how many details are in there, even in these huge paintings or huge sculptures. There were quite a few who had, you know, problems with balancing sizes and things, like different people or the size of their head to their bodies, but there were so many very realistic ones. Like, there were both sculptures and paintings that you said, I believe that, you know, this could be an actual person. They don't have all the same face. For example, in this huge sculpture, how they managed to get their clothes like flowing like that. If you look really up close, like body parts done exactly right. You can see sort of the muscles even in their facial expressions, and it's so well done. In the paintings, I was most impressed with how painters created the idea of light in their paintings by making things darker or more brown. I'm quite a big fan of romantic paintings, so that's probably where that came from. I can definitely recommend paying the Louvre a visit. I can even recommend it to pay it a long visit. I think it's definitely worth your time. I thought it was really cool that there are so many things that you do recognize, not just famous art pieces, but for example from the Da Vinci Code, I printed out this sort of little treasure hunt through famous places of the Da Vinci Code, which takes about an hour and a half. It's such an awesome place. I really loved it and I've really enjoyed myself, and here's some more art. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye.